Most people are looking for an advantage, a secret, a shortcut, a hidden edge that will change everything. They look for talent, for luck, for connections, for timing. They are searching in the wrong place. Your real advantage is not talent, it's discipline. Discipline is the most underrated form of power in modern life because it doesn't look impressive at first. It doesn't go viral. It doesn't create instant results. It doesn't give you emotional highs. It creates consistency. And consistency is what builds everything. Motivation is unstable. Confidence fluctuates. Energy changes. Mood shifts. Discipline does not depend on mood. It operates independently of how you feel. That is power. When you wake up and act based on standards instead of emotions, you remove randomness from your life. Random effort creates random results. Structured effort creates predictable growth. Discipline turns your days into controlled repetitions. Work out even when tired. Work even when bored. Think even when it's uncomfortable. Execute even when nobody is watching. This is not dramatic, it is mechanical, and that is exactly why it works. People overestimate intensity, they underestimate repetition. One intense day changes nothing. 300 disciplined days change everything. Discipline is not loud, it is silent accumulation. Small decisions, repeated daily, without negotiation. The problem is not that people don't understand this. The problem is that they don't respect it. They want to feel ready. They want to feel inspired. They want certainty before action. Discipline removes the need for all of that. You do not wait to feel ready. You act because it is required. You do not negotiate with your standards. You follow them. Every time you follow through when it's inconvenient, you reinforce identity. You stop being someone who tries, you become someone who executes. That identity shift is where real power begins. Talent without discipline is fragile. Intelligence without discipline is wasted. Ambition without discipline is fantasy. Discipline converts potential into output. Without it, potential remains theoretical. With it, potential becomes measurable. Think about the people who dominate in any field: athletes, entrepreneurs, writers, leaders. What separates them is not emotion, it is structure. They built systems, wake-up time, training schedule, work blocks, non-negotiable standards. Structure removes decision fatigue. When you remove daily internal debates, you conserve energy for execution. Most people are exhausted because they constantly negotiate with themselves. Should I? Maybe later. Just this once. That internal friction drains power. Discipline eliminates friction. The rule is already decided. You follow it. This is what makes discipline a superpower. It simplifies life. It creates clarity. It builds momentum. Momentum builds confidence. Confidence strengthens execution. Execution compounds results. This is a loop, and it begins with discipline. There is another reason discipline is powerful. It builds self-trust. Every time you say you will do something and then you do it, you strengthen your internal credibility. When you repeatedly fail to follow through, you weaken it. Self-trust determines how seriously you take your own goals. If you don't trust yourself, your goals feel distant and unrealistic. If you trust yourself, your goals feel achievable. Discipline builds that trust, not by promises, by action. The world rewards reliability. Reliable people are given responsibility. Responsibility creates leverage. Leverage creates influence. Influence creates opportunity. Discipline is at the root of that chain. It is not glamorous. It is not entertaining. It is not exciting. It is controlled behavior repeated over time. Most people avoid discipline because it feels restrictive. It is restrictive. It restricts weakness. It restricts impulsiveness. It restricts inconsistency. And in doing so, it creates freedom. Freedom from chaos. Freedom from regret. Freedom from constantly starting over. You do not need a new strategy. You need stronger execution. You do not need more motivation. You need fewer excuses. Discipline is not about perfection. It is about non-negotiables. Even when progress is slow, even when results are invisible, even when nobody acknowledges your effort, especially then, because the ability to continue without external validation is rare, and rare traits create rare outcomes. Your discipline determines your ceiling, not your background, not your genetics, not your circumstances. You may not control where you start. You control your daily standards, and daily standards define long-term position. If you raise your standards, your results will adjust. If you lower them, your results will follow. This is not motivational language. It is structural reality. Your discipline is your real superpower because it operates when everything else fails. When motivation fades, when energy drops, when external support disappears, discipline remains. It is the ability to move forward without emotional permission. Develop that ability, and your progress becomes inevitable. Ignore it, and your potential remains unused. The difference is not dramatic, it is daily, and daily decisions define identity. Decide who you are, then act accordingly, without negotiation, without drama, without excuses. That is power.